Hi, this is David, and I am not with you, obviously. I had to go to New Orleans, but I'm so grateful for the chance to be involved in your conference and in the session about courageous conversations. Such conversations are so important to the work of building relationships, forming new networks, and getting the most out of what you folks can do together. So I'm really glad that I got a chance to be there with you. I'm now in New Orleans at the Association for Conflict Resolution Conference. I had a chance to do my little keypad ministry in front of them and to teach them the power of more collected, more techniques for generating collected wisdom. And so the keypad ministry is a roving affair, an itinerant affair, so I'm sorry I couldn't be here with you this morning. But I did want to just share a little bit about what we did yesterday and some reflections about that. First of all, I love the energy that you folks put into the whole courageous conversation thing. From the moment we even raised that topic on the first day, there was clearly a shift in energy. You wanted to talk about it, and I think that's so important. You have to want to embrace these difficult conversations, and you folks clearly want to do that. You folks did a good job of identifying issues within your own organizations to remind you the biggest issues were differences around vision, issues around accountability, and the whole question of who's the expert and who isn't the expert. So those were some of the top ones. You can look at the wiki and see the report on it. Now, of course, you remember we also had a conversation about frustrations with funders in general and Zero Divide in particular. And it's important to be in a position to deal with frustrations, which are inevitable. So because we're talking about frustrations, I want to have a little bit in the spirit of getting ready to deal with frustrations. Yes, indeed. Okay, now we have the courage. Here's what y'all talked about to remind. You said that the top frustrations with funders generally were the lack of stable multi-year funding, burdensome reporting requirements, and a lack of interest in funding general operating support. In particular about Zero Divide, you said the top frustrations were unclear expectations, unrealistic expectations, and again, the lack of general operating support. Again, you can get more detail from the whole report, which is on the wiki. What I really appreciated was the fact that after the session we did, in the afternoon, the session included some treatment of the personal issues involved, because we all want to bring to this our best self, both from an organization standpoint and a personal standpoint. Our personal issues are at issue. So I'm glad that that was a part of your conversation. And I'm also glad that was raised was the idea that you folks need to expand, continue to expand your vision. There's more that you can do together than you can do individually. My hope is that on this last day, you really keep that broader vision and imagine what you might do together. What are some projects you might do together? And really engage in that and try to do so authentically, as if you're going to actually do it. Because here's the good news. Even if you don't actually do that, even if it's just an exercise, just by actually engaging in that process and taking it seriously, you get to practice what it means to have a bigger vision, to bring to it your authentic self, to bring to it your vulnerable self, and of course your strong self. And by the process of just working the problem, even if it's just a theoretical exercise, and I hope that you guys really create something, you are in a better position to create projects that are network projects either with this group later or with groups in your own community. I want to say good luck to all of you. You guys are doing great work, and please let me know if I can ever be of any assistance to you. Thanks a lot.